What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about 9 stocks in this video. So please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. On Apple, stock is down 0.26%, and this is absolutely nothing wrong with that small pullback on Apple stock. As a matter of fact, look at this, guys. This is insane. Apple stock holding 183 as a support into closing, and that was that previous all-time high on Apple stock. So it's looking extremely bullish going into tomorrow. Apple stock can stay above, I would say, 183 to 181.29. Blue line 5 SMA, Apple can definitely retest this new all-time high and possibly can go up to even a new all-time high over 184.95. On a pullback, 183 key support, and then we also have support at 181, 180, 179, 13 SMA on this daily chart, and then the gap and also white line 20 SMA between 176 and 177. On Meta, absolutely flat day, and if you look at my screen, Meta again ran today 275 high for the day, and now again it's holding above, especially all the moving averages here on this daily chart, holding above 267, which is a key level on Meta. Above this blue line 5 SMA, Meta can definitely move higher, back up to 275.57, 280 to even 290. On a pullback, watch out for this key support down here, 267, 266.55, 13 SMA, and if that gives up, then down here, white line 20 SMA, 259. Until then, guys, stay bullish on Meta because we got still more room to the upside all the way up to 290 until this thing actually breaks below 259.16, white line 20 SMA. On Amazon stock, absolutely flat day on Amazon, and once again Amazon made a new higher high for the day, especially on this daily chart. 128.41 also took out the previous high right here, so it's making higher lows, higher highs, and that means one thing: Amazon can go all the way up to not only 128, 134 to close that gap on top. On a pullback as a support on Amazon, 124 right here, 43, and if that gives up, watch out for 120 to 96. We also have strong support at 120, white line 20 SMA. Now 120 gives up, then watch out, guys. Amazon could be rolling over and coming all the way down to 114. On Google stock, absolutely flat day, holding above all the moving averages here on the daily chart. Once again, so a lot of consolidation, and guess what, guys? Yesterday, the calls I took, and I mentioned in my video last night that I'm selling in the morning, sold out exactly pretty much on top for a nice profit. And now, even if I was holding, it's still green, 124.43. So you gotta have some patience, especially when you take a trade. You cannot just rush it and exit quickly. It was holding support, so why would I get out here, guys? And look at this, just like I said last night, lower Bollinger Band moved up, now sitting over 120. So that means what? It's going to push Google even higher. And the next stop for Google, 126, where we got rejected today, or close to it, and then watch out for a move all the way up to 130. On a pullback, watch out for this support. Now it's holding 124 right here. We got all these moving averages kind of stacked up right here, right in between 123 and 124. So that's going to be a key level to watch. I don't think Google will break this support. But if somehow Google stock breaks under 124 to 123, we also have lower Bollinger Band moving up, sitting at 120. So that's going to be a support level to watch. And then the gap down here at 114. On Microsoft, it's up 0.74%, and what a trade that was if I was holding, and that was in a day trade yesterday that I took at 325, 330 calls on Microsoft. Went through the roof today. Look at this, guys. 337 high for the day. So Microsoft in just one day, 24 hours from down here 325 got up to 337, and that is a massive move. Still up on the day, 0.74%, holding above 330.58 as a support, orange line, and also blue line 5 SMA. We got strong support now at 330, and below that white line 20 SMA 325.52. Until Microsoft breaks below 325.52, this gap is not getting filled down here at 316.50. The next stop on Microsoft to break and hold 338, and if that happens, guys, just like Apple stock, we could see a new all-time high on Microsoft. On Tesla stock is up 3.55%, and another massive gap up on Tesla, and this thing continues to run to the upside. And look at the market cap, 820 billion almost as of today. So Tesla here, guys, I talked about it in detail before in my video that this is not some cheap stock that will just go away and die and never will come back up. I said it. I made so many videos on that pullback. I said that 20% rally was coming. Well, I didn't know that that 20% was nothing. Now we rallied over 100% on Tesla and going up even more. Now I've been watching and studying Tesla for a long time. I traded so many times. Now recently, a lot of retail traders, they saw Nvidia going up $100 on their earnings. That was the first time Nvidia did that and got into a new all-time high. But this is the real animal right here, the real beast of a stock, Tesla. This thing, when the first split happened, just go back and watch. $100, $200, even $250. And the next morning again rallying. 1 week it's going up almost $500. So Tesla here, guys, this is the real animal, and two more in the making. And I think those are going to wake up at some point, and that is Google and also Amazon. So Tesla here, guys. Microsoft, it's a big market cap, but it's not a big mover. It's not going to move $100 a day. Same thing for Apple. Well, look at right here, Tesla. This is the real deal, and especially people who got that dip with me just a couple months ago around 166 right here. You're up a ton, and I'm long on Tesla right now, and also got some calls 400 strike, and now Tesla can actually break 262, and that holds. And I know it sounds crazy. I would like to see a pullback also, and I'll possibly open a short position on Tesla for short term right here at 262. But if that breaks, I'm going to exit. I'm not going to hold my position, because above 262, this one here, guys, can run days after days without getting any significant pullback. It did that before, and this is not new for Tesla, running 11, 12 days or even more, just going up straight. Now look at all these gaps. I would like to see a pullback, but do you think that Tesla investors and the big money, they care because I want a pullback? No. So if this thing breaks 262, watch out. Even 300 possible on Tesla. To the downside is the support. Now we got 250, the gap down here. Also 240, 247, blue line 5 SMA. Second gap down here, 235, 230, and then the gap down here, which is a long way right now. That's like $40, 221.91. To the upside, 262 can break, hold, some consolidation if possible on Tesla, which is Tesla is not known for consolidation. This thing can go all the way up to 300. Now, is that going to happen in one day? No. I'm talking about, maybe 2-3 weeks, but Tesla can definitely, it's only $40 away, which is absolutely nothing for Tesla. So watch out, guys. This is extremely bullish on Tesla. Any pullback, especially if you're watching and this thing actually getting a pullback I would say 15 to 20 bucks somehow in one day or 2 days. Definitely third day Tesla will be a dip buy. On AMD stock is down 3.61%, and AMD stock now holding blue line 5 SMA as a support 123.50 into closing. We also got a gap down here at 122.21. So anything in between 122 and 123 will be a support level to watch on AMD going into tomorrow. To the upside, AMD needs to break 125 and then possibly retest 130 again. Now this was a nice plan for you guys, especially for my Patreon members. Early in the morning, I mentioned on voice that if you want to get some puts on AMD, 133 is your zone right here. And if you did that here on AMD, you made a ton of money, because look at this. This thing was getting overextended. So definitely 130, your puts would have been in the money. And now look at this, guys. This could be a massive, massive trade. Now, unfortunately, I don't go and trade a whole bunch of stuff at once. I got triple Q today, and that was a massive winner. So I didn't want to go and open up another, big trade on AMD. But I gave you guys some ideas what the stock will do, and look at it, 132.83, almost 133. And even if you bought puts right at opening, this thing dumped 130. This is a massive swing from 130 to 83 down to 122. So on AMD, guys, 123.50 will be a key level, 120 to 21 the gap, and then the support down here at 118. To the upside, 125 breaks, then watch out for 130. On Nvidia, stock is up close to 4%, $15.40, and this is another beast of a stock right now, getting a bullish breakout right here off of this bull flag or wedge, whatever you want to call it. And look at this clean breakout today above 400. So the next stop and the resistance on Nvidia, 420, and above that, watch out for 440. To the downside on a pullback, watch out for the dip down here at 400, and possibly, if we get one, to close this gap down here at 395. Nvidia definitely getting that bullish breakout today on high volume, and that means one thing, and I said it last night, above 400, watch out for a new all-time high on Nvidia, and possibly going all the way up to 440. And I know it sounds really crazy, but look at this market cap. And about 15 months ago, or maybe even a little bit longer, I called out that Nvidia can hit $1 trillion market cap, and it's right here, guys. And same thing goes for Tesla. It's going to happen, $1 trillion market cap on Tesla very soon. So on Nvidia, 400 support, and then the gap 395, 390 also a support, 13 SMA, and also blue line 5 SMA. To the upside, next stop 420, and then 440. Now, not to toot my own horn, but I called it last night that Netflix next stop here on the stock above 420, guys, 435 to 436. And look at this. This thing blasted through that resistance right here, 435, and got up to 437.27, and now it's holding 435 as a support. So the next stop, and I know it sounds crazy, I mean, these stocks are just going up every day. Yes, we're getting pullbacks, small pullbacks into a bull flag, and then another breakout. So bear market definitely is over. And if you're still, shorting everything without looking at the market, looking at the chart, you're going to lose money. Now the next stop on Netflix, definitely this thing can move higher all the way up to 450. On a pullback as a support, 435, I don't think that's going to be a strong support, but down here, guys, 425, the gap down here to 420, that would be a strong support on Netflix. And below that, we also have blue line 5 SMA, 418. So watch out for that. And then the gap down here at 409. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.